social media tips and tricks in 2020.
Hey guys, welcome to our next episode. It's Claudia and Matthew here with Leaf Royale, and in this video we want to share our tips and tricks, as Matthew said, on social media in 2020.
Absolutely. It's getting warm out there, so we have to
Yeah.
be careful with the cameras because they turn off within minutes sometimes. It gets over 105 degrees. Let's get into the material. We really want to share with you the most valuable tips, especially for startups. We started, that's why we are a case study. We started our all social media platform accounts from scratch. We didn't pay for any ads because we cannot, because it's CBD related, so nor Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Plus they're
Google.
blocking us also.
Exactly, that's what I mean. They don't allow us. And we open all the accounts and we rely on content creation, organic traffic. That's what we want to share with you today. So stay tuned till the end. We're going to share everything that we found for last couple of months has been working, what has not been working. Shall we begin? Maybe first tip, why don't you start?
All right, so my first tip would be consistent with your IG stories. It's really important to have always something new on your stories. I mean, it doesn't have to be something new. You can like repost it from something that you did like last week or something. But always have like something going on your stories, because you can have someone coming and visiting your profile, and if that person doesn't see that you're active and you have something on your stories, they don't think you really are doing anything, or you're not just active. So it's really important to have something on your IG stories. And also, if they are looking, for example, on profiles on the search list, and they see that the like the red circle, it's like the red circle, around your profile picture is there, they're gonna be more likely just to click on your profile and visit and maybe turn into your paying customer.
Important tip, and really pay attention to that. Some people are even making fake circle around their profile picture.
It's really popular right now. They're like doing also like green. It means they're active, so it gets your attention to communicate with them. That's smart.
I see it a lot. Let's share another tip, and I think it's really powerful. And I just realized that yesterday, and the power of it's magical. Welcome to our kingdom. Please be our guest. And this is some mentality that you can take from even Conrad Hilton. If you read his autobiography, I highly recommend. I have one of the first copies, amazing book. And be my guest. Every time someone enters your profile, you need to recognize that person. You need to be thankful for showing up, and you need to find how you can give value. As Gary Vee always says, give, ask. You don't take, you never take, you ask. And always do that. So for instance, let's be practical here. As Claudia said, you are going to post a lot into your stories because you can. It stays there for 24 hours. It might be a picture, it might be a 5-second video, it might be a 1 or 2, 3 minutes video. If you do it longer than 1 minute, go to your phone and split that video into 1 minute sections, because every story has 15 seconds. That means that you have 4 15 seconds intervals in your stories. If your video is longer than that, you will not be able to post the video entirely. It's gonna cut at the 1 minute mark. So you want to go into your phone, computer, split the video into 3, 4. If it's 4 minutes, then split it into 4 sections. Each section has to be 1 minute, and post it. Post recent stuff. If you find a post that you posted a month ago and it took over your Instagram because it has 500 impressions and the rest of the post has 50 impressions, repost it. You can even have something that is super cool and people love, repost it every other day on every day.
That's like the third tip, I would say.
So exactly. So we're gonna get to it in a second. let's let's finish the be my guest mentality. So what I do every time someone is entering our kingdom and is our guest, we message them.
Yes.
We say thank you very much for showing up. If it's Insta story, you check it out, you see who viewed your story. They don't even have to message you or DM you.
Just viewers.
Just viewers.
If you have also a poll, or you put the box where they can ask a question or answer, and you have their answers, you have their profiles, you also go there and just shoot a message, hey, thanks for your vote, thanks for supporting us, and then the conversation goes on.
Exactly. I found today, I posted something that is really not related to a business, which I highly recommend too, because we want to be personal, we want to be engagement. You are attention trader. That means that every day you need to get someone's attention to make his or her life better and get something in exchange so you can grow and reach more people, right? So we posted something about our place, that where we live, which we are grateful for, because you don't see right now what we see, but it's beautiful, and I'm gonna show it to you in a second too. That's what we see every single day now. And what's important is people start viewing it. Local people that have probably never heard about us, and you can see who viewed your post. So today, every early morning, I went on Instagram, I checked, oh, this post has so many impressions, way better than anything else, mostly from hashtags, which you can see as well. And I start messaging all of those people. It turns out that some of the people really have some problems that we might have solution for. You never know, don't judge. That's my tip number 2. Always treat your viewers, potential fans, as the best guest ever, and give them Ritz-Carlton like customer service.
Yeah, I would agree with that also, because you want them to feel welcome on your profile.
Absolutely.
So that's a good one. That's a good one. My next tip would be concentrating and researching your hashtags. The hashtag game is super important, because that gets like new followers, new people who can discover your profile. And another important tip from me is, while you're doing the research for the hashtags, go to that hashtag and check what content is over there, because in our case we had multiple hashtags that we thought it's gonna be perfect, but then we went on that hashtag and we see all the posts and pictures that aren't completely even related to that hashtag. And on Instagram posts you can have 30 hashtags, and on Instagram stories you can put 10 hashtags. So what I also noticed is, on the Instagram stories you want those big hashtags, you want those 3 million up hashtags, because that's a story. And if you go, for example, to a hashtag, let's say not related to us, like makeup or workout, and you click on the hashtag, where it's hard for me to explain right now, but if you're gonna go to the search on Instagram and you're gonna put there like workout, then you're gonna see all the posts, but you're also gonna see who used that hashtag in their stories. So if you click on there, you have like multiple stories from everyone who used that hashtag within 24 hours. And you can just go through those accounts and check it out. So for the Instagram stories, I do recommend those big hashtags, and for posts I recommend actually doing like 50-50, using some of the big hashtags. And what I mean by using big hashtag, it means that there's like more than, I don't know, what did I say, 30
I think more, at least
300k
300,000 and above. Yes.
Yeah, that's like big hashtags already, because if you post something with that hashtag, your feed is gonna go like away within few seconds, because there's a huge amount of other people also using that hashtag, and you're not
Yes.
gonna stay in that search where there's like 12
Yes.
pictures. So doing a research on the hashtags. And also my last tip from the hashtags is you have to be like on top of it, because also the hashtags change, so you want to know how they are working with your posts and change them. Have like few groups on your notes, even on your phone or something. Have like group 1, group 2, group 3, and just switch them.
Yep. And spend time on it. Really see it as work. Like you're putting in work and you love your work. It's fun to go through Instagram. And definitely tip number 4, but before I continue, is don't be a victim of social media, because that's super simple. I'm going to get into it in a second. But to finish the hashtag stories, and by the way, that's why I will play with my phone, because I had some technical issues here. We are recording it for podcast, so if you want to listen to it on the go, you can do it as well. And I'm going to share in the description the link to it. You can listen to it on Spotify and anywhere else you listen to your podcast.
It's gonna be our fifth podcast
now, yes. So back to the hashtags. Do your research. And we literally were so amateur at the beginning, like we didn't invest time to watch videos like this to learn from people that know so much more than us. It would have saved us a lot of time. And don't be fast. Like, this is your work. Spend time on doing research. It's not for nothing that people on Upwork and Fiverr charge hundreds of dollars per hour to do deep research, because it's time consuming, and it's really it's gonna set up your pace of growth and determine how fast you're gonna catch the momentum. Why am I saying that? Because we are CBD, right? So what is the first thing you want to put into your hashtag? CBD oil, CBD tincture, CBD this, CBD that, CBD this, CBD business, startup. Guess who is using the same hashtags, and guess who's posting and who's gonna win on those posts? Those are your competitors, because they are using those hashtags, and most of the people are not going really to follow the hashtags. This is what you want to do. You want to have people who follow these hashtags discover your account, and then if more people do that, you're gonna rank to the top in your hashtags. That's why you want to follow hashtags that are small, have small reach, let's say 5 to 40, 50,000, because if your content is on point, people like it, you're gonna get discovered, and the minute you hit the top post, not recent, but top post, you are going to get a lot of traffic to your Instagram account. This is mostly for Instagram here, right? But the same thing will work for similar thing will work for Pinterest or Twitter or anything else. Twitter is kind of tricky because it really broad hashtags, and it's really tricky to find out how people are going to start liking it. But it's very simple to retweet. So if you have something that someone likes, you have to create content on Twitter that is really there to retweet. So if you're beginning, you don't have many customers, so they're not gonna retweet your favorite product or their favorite product of yours, because they don't even know you. So post something, tweet something that people are going to retweet frequently. Quotes, something inspirational, something
funny,
educational, something funny. And you're gonna see somehow like people with 500 followers on Twitter have like 5,000 retweets. Because they just said something that was on point. They used one hashtag, because you don't use 30 hashtags on Twitter, you use 1 or 2. And a lot of times it's something related to politics. You don't want to do this, stay away from it. But those are the most popular, I feel, tweets. But that's exactly the same. And on Instagram, you can really get into the insights and check out how this algorithm works by really doing the deep research. And you're gonna find that some of the hashtags that you were using already make totally no sense. Yesterday we were laughing at each other like, come on, why did we even use this hashtag? It makes sense when you read it out and you know what it means, but then when you go into see what people are the top ranks and what people are actually viewing those,
Using it, yeah.
they were not even like 95% of them weren't in the United States, which we cannot ship to different countries yet. We don't ship to different countries yet. People are, I mean, there was like literally nothing for us, and we were using this hashtag, and then we wonder why we don't rank. And be patient, and that should wrap up the hashtag, because sometimes the hashtag games, sometimes it takes a little bit more time to discover,
But it's worth it.
but
in
it's
the long
worth
term.
it. You're gonna see also, if you frequently check the hashtags, you're gonna see that there's some posts that stay there for weeks and multiple days, and that is definitely what you want to be
In the recent.
positioned at, because if you stay there for a week or two, that means that people like it, people follow it, and people check out your profile.
Yep.
Number 4, I already said to
The repost.
was the repost, to be patient. What did I say? Let's go to number 5. Let's go to number 5. Consistency. You need to be consistent. And what I mean by this is, don't judge. You're the worst judge of your work at the beginning, especially. You don't want to. You want to be doing a lot. Quality is important, but quantity is also important.
In the beginning
In the
stages.
beginning stages, because you don't have full team of professional people unless you can hire them, and you're gonna get few proposals. You're gonna see that 5 to 10,000 for a good video for 1 week of 1 day of recording is a good price. It's a decent price. So if you have the budget to test out, go ahead and do this. And in this case, it's gonna be better for you to post only once a week, let's say, but high quality videos, like attention grabbers. But if not, then quantity will be definitely the direction for you. So I say that you want to deliver the best possible post in the minimum time as possible. So the best quality you can do in the minimum, not effort, but time that you spent on it. Because if you spend 3 to 4 hours, sometimes I do that. I do the carousel ads, it takes time to edit them on Canva or Photoshop, and then I post it, and then I have no engagement at all.
Because you also then use the wrong hashtags, and this is just
Exactly.
your waste of time.
But you need to test everything to find out what's really working.
Yeah, of course. No, if you don't test it out, and you're not gonna know. So it's making like these kinds of mistakes. It's also important, but because that's gonna prevent you from losing like a lot of time again, because you don't want to waste your valuable time on something that isn't working. So that's important.
Here are a few tips to wrap it up for organic traffic. Definitely Instagram, number 1. Number 2, Pinterest. Number 3, social media like YouTube will work long term. And for quicker results, Reddit. Give value, Reddit, forums like this, subreddits,
And
or
don't, sorry, I'm just gonna interrupt you. Don't sell anything. Don't be pushy, and don't go there, like for example on Reddit, and just say, oh, my product is the best. They don't want to hear that. They're gonna block you, and it's just not really nice, because you want to help others. And by being really generous and helping others, the rest is gonna come, you know. And for example, on Reddit, someone has a problem, you go there, you give them the solutions, and you build trust like that.
Exactly.
By not being pushy.
And you're gonna see those are real people, so that's the best way. Organic outreach is for you to be in touch, networking with real people, versus paid ads, which you're gonna discover later. You don't directly deal with those people unless they comment on your ad, and that's your only way to do this. That's why organic traffic is really good and important at the beginning, because you learn what is working, what is really causing the most problem for people, and what solutions work for your audience. There you go.
Yeah.
Social media tips and tricks 2020.
We didn't talk, we didn't talk anything about Facebook, because in our niche, Facebook isn't really, how do we say it, like helping us a lot, because we got banned a little bit because of the niche we are
We
in.
got you talking about we get banned from the
Paid advertisement.
business account, Facebook business,
Yeah,
and
so-
Instagram business account.
So that's why we're not talking about Facebook, because in other niches, if you're selling like, I don't know, baby products or makeup or something else, it's probably also, it works perfectly.
I think Facebook forums groups are really good.
Yeah, the groups are, especially now, I am in a lot of groups on Facebook where it's like small business, local business, and you want to go there because right now what's happening over there is really crazy because everyone is supporting each other. So you can promote your business, you're putting out your Instagram profile and other people are putting yours and everyone is following, and that's really nice.
That's the only way I would say to grow Facebook organically, because if you keep posting, which we still do, I post on Instagram every day, 3 times a day, but you won't reach any people, even if you have any strategy, hashtag
On
strategy
Facebook, you mean?
on Facebook. I mean, did I say Instagram?
Yeah.
I'm talking Facebook.
Yeah.
Sorry, Facebook. You don't grow Facebook organically if you just post and use some hashtags. I don't feel like it's growing. I don't see any impressions at all. Even LinkedIn for businesses is difficult because it's hard to start LinkedIn account, but you have to grow your personal business account, your personal account on LinkedIn first. We are over delivering right now. Is it okay? So LinkedIn, you grow your personal account before you grow your business account, because LinkedIn definitely works organic. It's one of the best, but you have to give value every single day, and you need to use your personal account first before you grow your business account, because then it's easy to transition from invite people from personal account to business account. If you have no followers, people don't know you on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a family. We meet people only on LinkedIn, and we have meetings like LinkedIn locals, which I recommend, where we meet hundreds of people, business owners, people that are motivated, likely minded people, and then we connect, and this is like a family, LinkedIn family. So definitely take care of your personal account, and I think Facebook will work better for your personal account first as well, because what Claudia mentioned, you go to the groups, you connect, it's you, it's not your brand, not your company, because they will most likely not buy right away.
And people do business with other people and not robots.
Exactly. That's why what I think. And then once you are well known and you network with enough people, you can invite them to like your page and interact with, engage with your content, and if they like it, they become customers. Plus, you get their audience to get to know your audience, and vice versa.
And you can do giveaways.
Win-win. And you can do giveaways together. So that's something we're gonna discuss soon, because we're planning many giveaways. We don't want to say too much yet, but we want to do giveaways for women, for men with local businesses that are exactly what I've meant. So let's say barbershops for men only, then we're going to give away with local nail salons for women, and something for all together. So that's the community we want to grow, and stay connected with us. You have Instagram for daily content with us. You can choose. You can stay connect with us on YouTube. Let us know if you like it. If you do, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe. Let's connect, let's network, let's grow together, and let's see where we are going to be in 5 or 6 months from now. I'm holding you accountable for us, and vice versa.
Exactly.
Let's grow together. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Thank you.
See you in the next video.
Yeah.